Be me, 27, on the cusp of being a bitter old singleton. My friends say I'm marriage material, but I'm more binge-watch a series for 3 days with no shower type. Sitting in my dimly lit apartment, pizza box on the floor, watching another true crime documentary. Hearing a knock on my door, it's my neighbor Leah, the self-proclaimed life coach with an Instagram following. She bursts in like a tornado, smelling like overpriced lavender and disappointment. "You need to get out, Chad. We're going to the escape room tonight. It's time to be social." Me, escape room? Didn't know I needed further confinement. She rolls her eyes and tosses a flyer on my pizza-stained couch. "Come on, this'll be fun. Plus we can solve a mystery together. You like mysteries, right?" "Not really, but still think about social withdrawal." "Fine, but only if I get to wear a fedora." Fast forward to the escape room. It's themed like a 1920s speakeasy, all dim lights and hidden traps. Leah is enthusiastically pointing at the clues like she's on a treasure hunt. "Chad, look at this cipher. It's like we're in our own noir film." Me, internally, more like a bad episode of a low-budget detective series. There's other people in the room, a bizarre mix of smart kids and a couple who look like they just got off the set of a rom-com. One of the kids, a nerdy guy, with glasses that look like they belong in a buffet, is too confident and starts spitting out random trivia. He goes, "Did you guys know that the first escape room opened in Budapest?" Me, "Thanks, Wikipedia." Things start to escalate when, halfway through the first puzzle, one of the walls swings open. All of us gasp like we just watched the latest superhero movie. Turns out it's the owner, dressed in a flapper dress, trying to sell us a VIP upgrade. But why would we want to pay more to be trapped longer? One girl pipes up, who's too smart for her own good. The owner laughs awkwardly, almost like she's done this before. Leah, ever the optimist, says, "We should totally go for it, Chad. Think of the adventure." Me, feeling like I'm in a bad sitcom. Adventure? Or enhanced confinement? The owner is now pitching the full experience. Themed cocktails at the end, if we escape in time. The nerd interjects, "Do we even get drinks if we fail? If so, I'll gladly torture myself." Everyone's looking around, clearly at a crossroads. Finally, I sigh. "Fine, let's do it. Let's become the worst escape room contestants ever. It'll be hilarious." Everyone cheers. And I'm questioning my life choices amidst my impending social descent. Time starts ticking, and we dive into the next series of puzzles. Within 10 minutes, I'm regretting everything. Leah is bouncing from clue to clue, practically vibrating with excitement. We're stuck in a room with a hint about cocktails, so Leah throws out the ridiculous idea. What if the answer is cocktails? Everyone stops and stares in an awkward silence. Finally, someone yells, "Let's check the bar." Me, thinking, imagine if this is how I end my life. Lost in an escape room, dying for a cocktail. We search through drawers and find random items, a vintage bottle opener, and some dusty shot glasses. Out of nowhere, Leah starts pouring an invisible drink and making cheers. To newfound friendships. Everyone awkwardly raises their hands, caught up in the weird charm of it. Including the nerd, who whispers, "This is way more fun than my usual Saturday of coding." Slowly, we all warm up to each other, except for the couple, who are now arguing over how to solve an anagram. Girl, "I told you Patricia is not a name in this context." He's like, "If you could just use your brain for one moment, Patricia." Meanwhile, Leah is giving me eyes like we're on some twisted reality show. This is team building. I always knew I'd help you break out of your shell. We finally crack the cocktail puzzle. Turns out we mixed up that dusty bar set with the bottle opener. The nerd actually has an overwhelming knowledge of mixology. Everyone's laughing, high-fiving, and suddenly I'm feeling like I'm in a rom-com meant for somebody else. We unlock the last door and burst out like we just climbed out of a dark abyss. Turns out there are cocktails waiting for us. "Cheers," Leah says. Raising a glass filled with something that looks suspiciously like apple juice, we celebrate our escape more than we should, and the kids already texting everyone about how this was the best night ever. As a fitting conclusion, Leah leans in and whispers, "So Chad, when are we going on a real date? I feel the chemistry." Cue all the disturbing dreams I've ever had about my love life spiking through my head. How do I say? I enjoy pretending to be social without any commitment. Look, Leah, I just want to be friends, like that weird couple back there. She laughs, but I see the flicker of disappointment. Literally every guy I know is an idiot. What makes you different? Me, I could give you a list, starting with degrees of social awkwardness. She stares at me, considering her next move, and the nerd, who's still hanging around, but that's another story. The night rolls to a close, and I'm relieved to be escaping the clutches of potential doom and commitment. As I'm stepping out, I hear Leah call out behind me. You've got to be kidding. We had so much fun. Fun? Or it was oddly entertaining like an episode of Survivor. Next time, wear something less. You, Chad, she teases, and I feel a mix of confusion and burgeoning despair. Leaving the place. I can't shake the feeling. How did I just spend an evening bonding over terrible experiences in an escape room? And how am I going to face life tomorrow? Fast forward 2 weeks. Somehow, I end up on Leah's Instagram. There's a post of all of us captioned, "Lost in a room, found a friend," and me, with a fedora and no real intention of dating. Can't help but feel like the universe is snickering at me. Still waiting for the invitation to a second adventure though, even with my shirt made entirely of regrets. Predictably, now I'm considering booking a job as a hermit. MFW, endless cycles of drama waiting to unfold with a group of people I barely know. Ironically, I'm now that guy who survived getting trapped together, and yet somehow, still single and marooned on a deserted island of my own awkwardness.